VC, David again. I wanted to post a video that sort of highlighted some of the metal or the harder rock stuff that I have in my collection. I'm not traditionally a big metalhead, but certainly watching a lot of the guys who are in the VC, it's starting to rub off on me, I think, a little bit. So LJ and Greeno, you guys are to thank. But I think just to get started in the theme of the video, it's kind of putting me in the mood for a bit of air guitar, I think. So anybody out there who likes a bit of air guitar action, pick up your favourite acts and join me. So here we go. Sorry, I got a bit carried away. Sorry. We're going to get into it. First up, I figured I'd go back to the beginning and kick it off with Black Sabbath. Where else can you start? It's sort of like the beginning of everything hard and heavy, in my opinion. This cover kind of spooks me out a little bit. You'd think that a photo of a lady in a black dress or a black robe standing in a field in front of a house would be just normal, no problem. But this cover kind of spooks me out a little bit. But this is classic stuff. Certainly a lot bluesier than I was expecting. It's almost creamish in a way in parts, the way Tony Iommi plays his guitar, but absolute classic. Next up, Black Sabbath Volume 4. Continuing on with the same group of guys. Again, fantastic stuff. Snowblind, Under the Sun, Wheels of Confusion. It's just must have stuff. So I'm really digging the Black Sabbath so far, and we're going to continue a bit of a theme here for a little while, and then we'll switch it up a bit. But the theme being Ozzy Osbourne, Blizzard of Oz. This is absolutely classic. I've heard this a stack of times, and there's so many songs on here that are just so fantastic. Also, being a bit of a guitar player myself, anything that I've ever heard Randy Rhoads on is brilliant. He could play so amazingly. He had such a classical sensibility to his playing, and it's just, like I said, it's hard to describe. But I think I know somebody who can help me.
You can't really be jealous of something you can't fathom, and that's my situation. You see, I can't. If I was close to doing what he could do, I would feel some envy, I suppose. But I don't understand it a lot of the time. I mean, I hear what he's doing and I like it, but I can't copy it. So I think people get jealous when, well, they get jealous if their wife is in bed with someone else. That's another thing.
So there you go, another classic. Diary of a Madman. Let's follow up. Still with Randy. Awesome stuff. Record Store Day 2013 release. Ozzy Live. A whole bunch of songs off one of his live gigs in the 80s. So you can see the cover there with the band on the stage. This one has a really cool gatefold as well. So I'm not sure how clearly that's coming up, but there's Ozzy in his tassels and his white white pants, looking as Ozzy did back in the day. So this is a numbered limited edition release. So I was really happy to pick that one up. And continuing on with all things Randy Rhoads, I've been holding off. I've been trying to find a really good copy of this for so long, and I've been holding off on picking one up because all of the ones that I have found have been quite ratty or rough, certainly rough around the edges. I managed to find one yesterday, and it's really very cool. It's an original Australian pressing, and the vinyl is mint. It's like it's never been played, and that is Ozzy Osbourne and Randy Rhoads Tribute, which is a two LP set. Got a whole bunch of cool photos of the guys on the road there in the gatefold, and a letter from Ozzy about Randy. This thing is, it's literally like it hasn't been played. So I was holding off. Oh, and the coolest thing about it, I'm not sure if you can see in the picture here, but it's an Australian promo only release. So it's actually a promo copy, and it literally, at least the vinyl looks like it's never been touched. The inserts are really cool. A lot of photos of the guys in the band on the road clowning about, and the vinyl itself is it's Mickey Mouse on the blue Epic label. It literally looks like it looks like glass, so I'm really happy about that one for sure. See, sometimes it pays to just hold off and wait for the good one, and I found a great one there. All right, the last Aussie Randy inspired piece in my collection so far is one called the Other Side of Ozzy. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, that's not Ozzy Osbourne. That's Randy Rhoads on the cover, which it is. This is actually still in the shrink, and it's a Japanese import with the obi stripe. This is actually how it came packaged from the store that I got it from. It actually has a bunch of cool inserts, photos of the band. Each member of the band has their own picture like this, and the guys in the store had obviously slipped in Randy's one on the front there. So this is cool. It has a number of live tracks, I think taken from Utah, and a few studio takes as well. The Jet Records label. So that's a pretty cool and colourful label. I like that one a lot. So that pretty much rounds out what I'm going to make part one of my metal and hard rock collection. There's certainly some more cool stuff to check out and to come in part two. So stick around. Thanks for watching this one, and we'll see you on the flip side. Thanks, guys.
Well, sound and technique obviously are two different things. He has got both. I have volume